Colorado Supreme Court is made up of 7 justices, all appointed by Democratic governors. And this decision to disqualify former President Trump from the primary ballot was a split decision, 4-3. They determined that he did engage in an insurrection, and that disqualifies him based on the 14th Amendment. No different than being disqualified for not yet being 35 years old or not being a U.S. citizen. The 4 majority justices wrote, "We conclude that certifying an unqualified candidate to the presidential primary ballot constitutes a, quote, wrongful act," meaning Republican and unaffiliated primary voters in Colorado should not be able to vote for someone if they're not qualified in the first place. In dissent, the Chief Justice disagreed that insurrection can be decided by a civil court. He wrote, "My opinion that this is an inadequate cause of action is dictated by the facts of this case, particularly the absence of a criminal conviction for an insurrection-related offense." Of the 213-page opinion, I found an interesting tidbit on page 33. The 4 majority justices quoted former federal judge Neil Gorsuch, now Supreme Court Justice Gorsuch. It was a previous case in Colorado where a presidential candidate was disqualified from the primary ballot for not being a U.S. citizen. And the quote from Gorsuch defended the state's ability to make that decision. Marshall Zellinger, 9 News.